Okay, welcome back. I want to say at the end of the last episode, I was in the airplane hangar in Forsaken Airfield. And in that time, a couple of things have happened. I went back out and walked all the way around that lake and gathered all the cattail stalks I could find. And it ended up being like well over 200. It was some, hang on, focusing, some crazy number. And I got back to the airfield, or to the hangar, and I realized, holy shit, I've got so much stuff. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to get all this back to the base in person. I need the travois, because I had 40 pounds of cattail stalks. Okay, so here's what happened. The good news is I went back to our little home in Transfer Pass and didn't have any problems. I brought a lot of stuff with me, and I dropped it off, and everything was gold, and after the fact, sorry, I'm just not in the mood today. So I took everything we had back to Transfer Pass. And then I'm like, okay, well, I've got to go back to the airfield to get the rest of our gear. We probably need to sleep, by the way. It's asshole o'clock anyways. So I unloaded everything. I grabbed the travois, and I went back. I went back all the way to the airport again off camera, like I said I would do. And I put the travois down on the ground in front of the door to the airfield. Didn't think anything of it. I thought it'd be fine there. It was not. I loaded myself up with gear, and I was like, okay, let's go put this in the travois. We'll load the travois up. We'll put some on our body. We'll pull it all the way back, and we'll be home. We'll have everything moved. I can sort it all out off camera and then start the episode, and we can head towards Milton, which we're heading towards Milton right now. Yeah. So the game ate the travois. 70. Oh, wait. No, I'm tired. I'm stupid. The game ate the travois. I don't know what happened to it. I put it down. I went inside. I came back. It was gone. I loaded the save. It was gone. I loaded the save again and went out the back door of the airport, of the hangar. Instead of that front door, I went out the back door on the second floor. It was gone. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where it went. My guess is it fell through the world. Probably. But either way, it's gone. We no longer have a travois, unfortunately. But the good news is everything that everything that I needed to move is already, for the most part, where we want it to be. So we don't have to lug it around anyways. We shouldn't need to. But it still sucks that we lost it because I spent so much time making it. Well, it only took 3.5 hours to make it. But I put a lot of effort into it. I had to get the deer hides and the maple saplings and the guts and cure them all, and now it's gone. If ever I record an episode again back in the airfield, I'll show you exactly where I put it. But, I mean, it's literally that little door on the front by that car. I put it right there in front of the door. It did not say that I couldn't put it down. It didn't say no space to deploy travois. I opened my inventory. I put it down. I went inside, it was gone after that. It just, if I had to guess, it's underneath the map and it's gone forever. So, we no longer have a travois, but I do have about 40 pounds of carrying space here to work with. I wasn't going to bring the travois with me anyways, not to Milton. There's no point in that. As you can see, I didn't bring a whole lot of food either. I'm kind of counting on us finding food in Milton before we get hungry. I hope. Otherwise, we're going to lose our well-fed bonus, but we can get it back while we're there. It's not a big deal either way. Either way. So, yeah, now you're all caught up. And the funny part is, the ironic part of this story is after I went back to the airfield, I went back with the travois, and I went back pretty underdressed and really lightweight. I had basically no supplies with me. I was able to get practically everything on my person in one trip. I left behind like a couple of things, but nothing we needed. So, yeah, that's great. I could have done it anyways without the travois. I took the travois and then lost the travois. So we probably won't have another one of those again in the game. I don't imagine I'm ever going to need to make another one unless I want to move everything again to somewhere else. But quite frankly, since most of the mission objectives for this sandbox are all now going to be in the far territory areas, the transfer pass house is like the best place to have a base. And I've already got everything there, and it looks real pretty, it looks real nice. I actually recorded an episode that you will not see before this. It was about 30 minutes of me showing you the house and how nice it looked and everything we had and all the bonus gear and loot. And I had like all the extra lanterns turned on, and it was beautiful. And we had so many supplies. And then I walked all the way to where this episode began, and it was like 25 minutes in, and I figured this is boring as hell. I accomplished absolutely nothing. I just showed off the house and then did some walking. So I trashed it. You'll never see it. It's gone. But that's okay. When we get back from Milton, you can see it again for yourself. And word on the street is there is a what's it called? What are those things called? A woodworking toolkit or whatever. A woodworking tools. There is one of those in Bleak Inlet, potentially. I Googled it. I was genuinely curious as to where the potential spawns were, and I was not the only person to Google it either. There's a lot of people wondering where those toolkits are. One of them in Ash Canyon, which we found already and then left. One of them potentially in Bleak Inlet, I think. And there was one more, I think, somewhere else, but I can't remember where. I'll Google it again before we get too far. The biggest reason why I want that is not for the sake of decorating, because I really don't care one way or the other about decorating, but to be able to make a storage container that can help me, better organize the area, or not the area, the house. That would be nice. And those are a bunch of wolves. I'm going to go this way now. I would like to have more storage inside inside of our house. Because right now we have only like those suitcases, and that's pretty much it. So it would be nice if I could have a few more things to put stuff inside of, rather than having a bunch of stuff just laying out on top of other stuff. I've got it pretty well organized, but it's still not quite the way I would prefer doing things. Ah. Sorry, I feel like there's a there is something stuck in my teeth. That's why I was making those weird sounds when I was trying to talk. Ooh, I haven't found a book in a while. Are you still
Thank
good?
goodness.
Barely. You're ruined. And you're good. Go figure, the best thing is ruined. Can we walk across this? I'm betting we can't. Yeah, I didn't think so. There's not a lot of frozen ice out here in Forlorn Muskeg. You can actually walk across, unfortunately. Most of it is too thin. I blame the railroad tracks. Yeah, I think we skirted the wolves. And we just need to kind of hug this left side of the area, and that will take us to Milton. More or less. I think the entrance to Milton is like right there. It's a cave. But in order to get into that cave, I think you kind of have to go in another cave over here, but I don't remember for sure. I think you do, though. And this is a rock climb that you can do, isn't it? Or no? I thought there was a rock climb you could do if you had a rope at the top, but we obviously don't have a rope, and we couldn't attach it because we're at the bottom. I thought there was a rock climb there. Yeah, there is. See, I thought there was. Just a quick way down if you're not encumbered and you want to skip having to go through the cave. Of course, you could probably billy goat your way down the side over there as well. Alright, I would love not to twist my ankle. Oh my god, this thing. Something in my teeth. I think it's a piece of chicken. It's driving me crazy. I don't know why I'm hugging this upper wall. We have to go down. I should just do it now. Another wolf. How quickly we lose track. Actually, I don't think he did. Asshole. I did leave behind some ammo, as you can see. I didn't bring the whole shebang with us. I didn't see any point in doing that. That's over 100 rounds at this point. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What are you stuck on? Kind of glad I trashed the recording before this, because at this point the video would have been 45 minutes long and we would have literally done nothing but walk. And as much as I love walking,
Thank goodness.
it's not the most interesting thing to do in the game. We should check out this tower, though. I don't remember. Does this tower have a buffer memory at it during the Aurora? I think there might be a laptop here that you can get a buffer memory off of. It's probably a big waste of time to go check this out, honestly, but whatever. Here we are. I wonder if I can go this way. Probably not. No, didn't think so. Shortwave tower. Oh, come on, man. Just go around. Oop, there's a wolf over there chasing a rabbit. What are you running from? I don't know what he's doing. I wonder if that's the wolf I shot earlier and he's looped around. Okay, yep, it is that laptop. Some replacement fuses. I don't actually need replacement fuses. I've got plenty.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yet another can opener. One of 500. I remember it being real bad once, and I was huddled up right here with a fire. It was a while back. I remember us being in bad shape. Those little wolf prints. Oh yeah, that is the one I shot. He's bleeding out pretty bad. We'll grab these cattail stalks and then we will head on in. So as it is, we do have plenty of food. And I did brew some more coffee. If my memory serves me correctly, I think we have a couple of climbs we have to do in order to get to Milton once we get into that area. There's also a lot of cattail stalks right at the beginning, but I'm gonna kind of hold off on those. Actually, you know what? Let's use the flare. Ooh, yeah, let's use that too. Because we can drop that at the mouth of the other cave we're going to go into. And then on the way back out, if we feel like using it, we can. But I've got a feeling that we are not going to come back from Milton because we're going to go to Bleak Inlet too. Not Bleak Inlet. We're going to go to Hush River Valley as well to investigate the bunker.
Here.
To investigate the bunker. And I just have a serious doubt that we're going to be under the 99-pound limit. And if we're not, we won't be able to climb anyways. But I'm still going to take the... I'll take the rope. At the very least, I can drop it off. Dead deer. And my That's about it. Okay. There might be something over there, but I can't imagine there's actually too much in this cave that's worthwhile. Okay, so we really just looped up and around. And that's the way we need to go now. I don't remember where that... I think right there is the rock for that climb I was talking about. So, let's leave that behind. And I really don't need 2 can openers either, so... we'll leave all that there. It'll be hard to miss when we come back through. Come on. Just holding the flare in my teeth while I climb. I thought the cave was pretty close, but maybe not. I was going to try to use the flare through the cave. Or is there not a cave? What's the... oh, maybe it's just a... yeah, it's just a simple transition, isn't it? Okay. I thought there was a cave. I guess that was the cave I was thinking of. Okay. So, this lake has a good number of cattail stalks on or around it. I'll come back for them later, off camera. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that on camera. It'd take forever. Actually, there might not be as many as I thought. Wolf. Lovely. Might climb this hill if it'll let me. Well, a lot of good that does. Which way are you gonna go? Well, he's going towards us. Nice. Kind of. I like if we can make it to this little cabin. We'll be okay. It is morning. Hermit's cabin. Good old hermit. He named him for what he was. Okay, nothing there.
That'll come in handy.
Don't need a bandage. Don't know what that is. Don't need the bandage though. Pork and beans, banged up, still edible, ruined peaches. Seems like everything is. If there's 2 of somethings, one of them is ruined.
I can always use more food.
Could always eat more food. Mackenzie is quite the hungry boy. was making sure we had the crampons on. We do. We're gonna need them. We got 2 climbs coming up here. Quite a few cattail stalks to take back with us as well. I might have to do some more off-camera back and forth. Depending on how much gear we have and how bad it's slowing us down. Oh, this gear is slowing me down. Alright, I know that rope climb is around here somewhere. Is it over there? Is it over there? Passing by all this delicious cattail food. Okay, it's not over here. What am I hearing? Oh, woodpeckers. I didn't go far enough, probably. Let's just keep foraging. Tell you what, the smart thing to do would be to just forage all these cattails now and leave them in that container back there at that broken down hut. Come back and pick them up on the way back and not lug them around. There's just so many of them. I can't help myself, I'm sorry. Man, there really are a lot of them. Good grief. This isn't even a drop in the bucket either. Deers and rabbits frolicking together. Isn't this just a Disneyland paradise out here in the snow? There it is. God dang. I was starting to get nervous. I was starting to think I didn't remember the area correctly, and I was lost. I'll tell you what, I probably should have just done this earlier, but let me get rid of this. And let's just take a 2-hour nap. Surely the weather won't turn south on us in 2 hours that quick. No, it's good. We'll drink another one of these. Nice. Alright, this should be an easy climb. Followed by a second climb, as you know. You know, it would honestly be best if I probably just took off everything that had a sprint detriment. We're cold, but we are absolutely probably going to climb faster or better. I don't know about that, actually. Maybe we won't. I kind of want to use this coffee up anyways, though. I don't have any more climbs to do with this one. And it'll kill some of the weight. We don't even need to stop and take a break. We'll just climb the whole damn thing. Easy peasy. There we go. Good job, Mackenzie. Good job. Alright, let's put your clothes back on. We can't go into Milton with people thinking you're crazy. Some weird naked dude wandering into town. They're liable to do things like make you a king. Is it really going to be a wolf up here immediately? Trust me, we were going to have to shoot him one way or the other. I would rather do it with these when I'm not going to miss. Because there was no way we were going to get around that guy without having to fire a shot. Or we probably actually could have just walked around him, maybe, and just had him stalk us all the way to the farm. Well, I didn't really want to do that. I'm not going to lie, I just wanted to shoot a wolf. I'm crazy. Make me the town mayor. I'll rule Milton with an iron fist. Make them all eat animal fat and drink unpotable water. We'll become monsters. I don't know what I'm rambling on about. It's like 2 a.m., so I'm kind of halfway sleepy. Halfway sleepy, not thinking clearly. Paradise Meadows. I don't know her. I don't need another pry bar. I've got like 8 pry bars back at the base. There's the key for the house. There's some cloth. How's my clothing? Clothing is fine. I would take the cloth to maybe do the long johns. Can I do the long johns now? I can. Oh, I think we leveled up our sewing, by the way. We're like level 100 at this point. Not 100. We have a 100% success rate, is what I meant to say. See? 85% chance. Oh, wait. No, maybe we don't then. Never mind. I mean, I could have sworn it said 100%, but maybe not. I was repairing something earlier off camera, and I swear it said I had a 100% repair chance. We got wood, tools, a fuse. Okay, nothing I need there. Let's check it out. See what the old farmhouse has got to offer. Really, at this point, I don't even know what I need.
I could use this.
I think I have trail boots, don't I? I was trying to have one pair of every type of boot at the house. I'm not taking that. I got enough water. I was trying to have one pair of every type of boot back at the house, or shoe. And I had them lined up on both sides of the door. Or, I had them lined up on the side of both doors, I should say. And like I said before, obviously you're not going to see that, you know, before this, because I trashed that episode. But you will when we get back. It's actually kind of neat looking. Looks like I have a little family living there with me. Everyone puts their shoes by the door.
What have we here?
Guess I'll take that for fun, even though we're never going to find a camera. Sorry. I lost the happiness there for a second. I found it again. Okay. Sticking with the old tried and true search everything on your left side method for some reason. Summit soda. Okay. Peaches. Okay. Don't care about the oats. Another soda that's in pretty good shape. Revolver ammo that's in really good shape. Tomato soup. Banged up, but still edible. Those potatoes are tempting, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to weigh myself down with potatoes, but they are nice to just bake and eat. That's ruined, yeah. Could have told you that. Okay. Let's just keep on keeping on. Some old flour. Whole lot of nuttin'. Nope. Oh, crackers.
I'll be hungry later.
Yes, you will. I know you. You're always hungry. We'll eat a random carrot to stave off the scurvy that I turned off. The scurvy that we can't even get. Because I thought it was a silly mechanic and just didn't want it to be a part of this sandbox. And frankly, I could have turned the trader off too, because his deals were terrible and his dialogue was even worse, and I'm not going to try to plan my gameplay around going all the way back to Coastal Highway to trade stuff. That just sounds fucking awful. Don't get me wrong, I love Coastal Highway. It's like
Could end up being useful.
probably my favorite area in the game. But I am not gonna go all the way back through Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, and then the Old Island Connector, or whatever it's called, to get back to Coastal Highway over and over and over again. Just to trade with that dickhead. I appreciate what they're trying to do, but it does nothing for me. Alright, so the old farmhouse was kind of a bust. Can I take this tractor? Yes, I can. How much does it weigh? Sure, why not? I gave the teddy bear the baseball. It's sitting on the floor at the house. You'll see it eventually. I just need some storage space and some furniture. We can find that wood making kit or woodworker's kit. We'll be in business. If only I knew. If only Ambrose from Huh. Is that it? Is that a wolf? That's a wolf. Oof, I tell you what, that sends shivers down my spine every time I hear it.
I think I can use this.
I don't need wires. I probably don't even need that, because I'm never going to make it. Oh, I will take cured leather. I will always probably grab cured leather, to be honest. Tell you what I would like to do is this. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We are relatively close to that cougar then, aren't we? Another skillet. I don't need another skillet. I've already got 2 skillets back at the base. I do not want another. So I haven't had a confrontation with the cougar yet. To be quite honest with you, I don't want to. I didn't bring the rifle with me. I've only got the revolver. I was trying to be lightweight about things. It's definitely in that direction, though. I don't know how easy it will be to spot. I'm not even going to check that shed. There's almost definitely nothing in it. But what if there is? What if there is? I don't even know how this damn thing could get to me. Look at all the rocks and stuff in the way. If you see it, fucking, you get better eyes than I do. Because I do not. I don't see anything. But I do know that it... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I see it. It's in the top corner of your screen. It's right there. It's right there. Oh my god. Am I being chased at this point? No, I'm not. It's chilling up there, huh? Okay, well we finally laid eyes on it. Top left corner of your screen. There's your cougar. Let's not go that way. Whatever's in that barn can't be worth dying for. Fortunately, there's nothing really in that direction that I need. I wanted to check out that deer to see what it looked like, because I think the cougar actually like ravages animals, to give you an idea of its location. Dude, shut up. Goddamn. Alright, well anyways, we are now officially in Milton. For the most part. And we have a lot of scavenging and searching and looting to do. Part of me wants to just do the radio tower and then head on to Hushed River Valley. Because looting all of this is most likely going to be kind of boring. If I had to guess. We need a battery. We need a car battery, assuming there isn't one already up there. Fortunately, we have a lot of cars to choose from. I think I might actually just, I'll tell you what. I'm thinking we'll fix the tower, and then the next episode we'll just dedicate to scavenging Milton. Nope. There might be a battery up there already. I might be wasting my time. Nope. There's the tower, though. Oof, heavy. Too heavy.
Too heavy.
Huh. That's what I said. I said it because I knew you would say it. It's not that bad. It's only about 10 pounds over our limit. We can work with that. It is nice finally getting to see the cougar with our own eyes. I mean, it was kind of glitching out and getting stuck on the terrain, but still, we got to see it. It was kind of stuck on a slope. Man, we have to come back down anyways. Why don't we drop just a few things here to lighten the old load, huh? It's got us down to 104. What have I picked up so much of to weigh this much food, I guess? There. We're going to come back down this way anyways, so might as well. Now watch, we'll get up here. And there will be a battery up here already. I just have a feeling. It'll be in this storage crate, right? Oh no, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad we brought one up here. Oh, did I drop that? Shit. Of course I did. I dropped the charcoal down there. Whatever. I don't need to map out it. I know the map pretty well. Let's do the least fun part first, which is the metal pieces. I don't know why I say least fun. I think it's just because it takes the longest. But this should be all of them. After this, that's all of the radio control towers or radio towers. So we're good to go. Let's do the fuses next. And the wires. All right. And Hush River Valley it wants us to go to. Well, we will do that in the next episode. Maybe. No, you know what? There's a good chance we won't. There's a good chance that the next episode is completely dedicated to whatchamacallit? Milton. Milton. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching.